What's going on, guys? TKD123 back video, and today I want to just go over my thoughts and opinions on the DLC 2 for Black Ops 3 that just came out. Black Ops 3 map pack Eclipse is what it's called. And first I want to go over this map that you see on screen right now. It's called Knockout, and I really, at first, it probably won't come across in the gameplay that you see right now, but if you actually play the map, there are leaves everywhere on this map, like in the sky. Like what I mean, that like there's leaves blowing in the wind, right, to add a effect to the map. But I'm not 100% sure if I like that effect, to be honest. I felt like at first at least it was very distracting, and threw me off a little bit because I kept getting distracted by the leaves, and I was trying to play the game, kill some stuff, get some points, play the objective. But those leaves were just they were not having no chill, they was having no chill at all. But yeah, but other than that, I really like the layout of the map. It feels a lot like Standoff from Black Ops 2 in a way, where you have a point that's in the center, and it's a round point in the map, and it's like it's the hot spot, basically. Like it's where everyone goes to engage in gunfights. So I really do like the map Knockout. And next, the one I played after that was Verge. And I felt like it was a very cool and basic map. It's inspired off of what's that movie, Mad Max, if you've never seen that before. It's like Mad Max. It's like it's post-apocalyptic, deserty, like not urban at all type of way. So it looks a lot like that, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it was inspired off that directly. But it has a nice 3-lane map. The colors aren't really as good as the other maps that we see in the map pack. It's a little bit bland, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's a desert environment. But overall, I did really enjoy it. The one thing I did really like was that when you're playing hardpoint on that map, there's a hardpoint spot in the water, so you have to go in the water and like hold it from there, which I find that to be really cool. It adds like a new depth of gameplay and strategy, where you have to prepare for having to fight underwater, or having to do certain moves and evade other enemies in the water. So I like that aspect of Verge when you're playing hardpoint. And the one after that I got to play was Rift, and Rift is one of the bigger maps along with Spire. And I liked how this map, it was the opposite of my issue with Verge. Where I mean by that is, like, the map is very dark. There's a lot of red because of lava, and I just feel like it has a different tone from all the other maps that are in Black Ops 3 right now, where it's it's a little bit more mundane, it's a little rugged. It just seems to have a little bit more of a depressing feel to which I can appreciate. And with the lava, it makes it kind of look like it belongs in Star Wars, where like it kind of looks like it belongs on that planet with the lava, where there's times where you see the lava emulate its light upon other walls, and there's stuff in the map. So I really do like that map. It's not, I would feel like I feel like personally it's probably my least favorite out of all of them, just because I don't know, I just wasn't really liking how the map really played. There was a lot of like head glitching spots, and a lot of spots where people were had a clear advantage as opposed to the enemy team. But it wasn't the worst map, wasn't the best map. It's kind of, at least for me personally, kind of a map. It's one I wouldn't mind skipping over if I had to. And the last one I got to check out was Spire. Now picture Terminal from Modern Warfare 2. Imagine it in the air, like the Avengers carrier is basically what Spire is, right? It's very white, it's very blue. It kind of reminds me of that one map in Modern Warfare 3 with all the white buildings. The name escapes me, I apologize. But it looks similar to that, just because of the white hue around the map, where it's very high tech looking, it's very futuristic looking, and it feels like it fits the Black Ops 3 time space of where it's at, right? And the movement in this map will either drive you insane or make you legit. Personally, if you know how to go through the map using the chain movements, you will be A1 and successful, right? Like you'll be dominating, right? And if you don't know those stuff, you will get killed a lot. Like in my first couple rounds, I did, struggle with that because there were other players that knew, what spots to jump onto, because you can wall run outside of the ship and then like wall run on the thrusters and the engines and all that. Like you can essentially like run outside the map and like get to other spots in the map using outside as opposed to using inside the actual ship, so that obviously provides a clear advantage to those that use it. And I just thought that was a really cool level of gameplay that it had to, kind of in the same way as did for Rift when you're no, not Rift, Verge, when you're at the hard point where you have to fight underwater. Like it just adds like a different dynamic and feel to the overall game. So I mean, those were the 4 maps that are new for Black Ops 3 multiplayer, and I kind of wanted to go over the patch notes that were released for Black Ops 3. I believe it was yesterday, along with the maps. I'm gonna highlight a few stuff on this, not the whole entire list, because there's a lot they fixed in the game, but the link to that list will be in the description as per usual. And the perk Annie up got an increased score streak amount from 100 to 150 now. It also says here that the Kuda got a 1-hit kill range reduction in hardcore modes, and that the ADS movement will no longer lose speed while firing the weapon. So I guess that was an issue with that. And the HVK is something that I did notice while playing today, was that the HVK got a huge buff. It is a lot better than it was before. It's not as much as a BB gun, type of feeling gun. Now it packs a lot of punch, and it's very strong, at least in my opinion. And it also looks here that the HG 40 got a 3-hit kill damage range increase apparently. So those guns, if you're so lucky enough to get them out of the crates, you got a stronger weapon now that I don't have, and I'm so mad about. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. Also, across the board on a lot of the specialist characters, their earn rates got reduced and some got increased. So your favorite guy that you like to use, it might have a slower rate to earn them overall after this patch. Along with it's been dubbed that this update has been dubbed the biggest weapon overhaul in Call of Duty history, where so many guns were changed in this patch. And you can tell while playing the game, there are a lot of people that are using a lot of different things, not the, standard, strong guns that usually you would see in the game. Now, there's a bigger array of weapons being used because they all got changed in some manner after this patch. So I'm going to cut it here short. That's all I had to say about the patch. Obviously, the full patch notes will be in the description below, where you can read through that and browse, and see, what things change that you might be interested in, and along with my thoughts on the new maps in the DLC pack to Eclipse. Overall, I really did like the maps and my time playing with them, at least today, and I'll definitely be, putting in some more gameplay into the Eclipse DLC, and you'll be definitely seeing that on my channel. And along with that, we're gonna get to zombies, people. We're gonna get to zombies. However, I want to dedicate that to its own separate video, because obviously the zombie maps are very complex and very big overall in the game. So I kind of wanted to set that aside as a different video. So that one will be at a later date, pretty soon though. A later date, pretty soon, right? And that's all I gotta say about the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you guys enjoyed the content, please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And in the description below, you can find my various media accounts, my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that good stuff. Follow me on there. And thank you for all support lately. It means a lot to me. And check out the vlog that I uploaded on Monday. It was a really good vlog. Just it was a very change of pace video than what I'm used to posting. Just kind of a day in the life of me going to Sedona. So if you have some spare time, want some entertainment, go ahead, check that out. I'm really proud of it. and all that good stuff. And as always, I got you.